Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Oh, we're good. Oh, and we'll start it again.
What was that? Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, we're on.
Thank you, Spreaker.
Thanks.
Thank you, Spreaker. My chair's too high. Let me just fix that. Everyone just sit in your chairs.
Oh, wow.
Sit where
You're
you
coming
are.
on my level.
We're just gonna. We thought, you know what? Instead of fixing everything before we start the episode, let's just start recording and then get settled.
Let's pretend like we're recording this on my iPhone.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of unprofessionalism, we've got a new competition, T-Mac. We've got a new competition, and you know why we've got a new competition? Because our fans like to vocalize, like to communicate with us, and that's awesome.
it is.
Great.
Oh, we love the fact that you guys are actually getting out there, taking the time to get on all the social media, the emails, and all that shit, and get to us.
And let's just be like, let's reward them for that. Let's reward them for that. So we're gonna have a competition where, because we had a lot of people email us and put on our Facebook and stuff last week about their catchphrases, because I went through a couple of weeks ago my catchphrases, my favourite catchphrases that I was trying to bring in for 2013.
For sure. How's that been going?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, quite a bit.
Damn girl, you know,
Yeah.
like just it's catching on like wildfire.
And Fafo, you been throwing that in at all?
You know what? I love Farfo.
Okay, good.
I love Farfo.
You love Fafos?
I don't love Farfos.
Right.
I objectively like Farfos.
Oh, okay.
Or is it subjectively?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Subjectively, no.
I
Leave
don't
it
really-
there.
I don't really understand
Everyone
what
else
it
make
is.
the decision.
So we're gonna have a competition. So basically, get onto our Facebook, like our Facebook page, okay? Generational Podcast. Like the page and put up on your wall your favorite catchphrase or a catchphrase that you want to bring in for 2013. Okay?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's all about them.
That's excellent. Yeah.
Isn't it all about them?
Put it in the hands of them. Let them come back with the comedy for us.
And then basically we'll steal that material. We'll say it on the show next week. We'll get the laughs from it.
We'll present it as our own. That's right.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's right.
And then we'll just forget about this whole competition, and basically we'll have a plethora of catchphrases.
It's what all the big businesses are doing these days.
It's outsourcing.
That's
is what
right.
it's called. It's
Yeah.
outsourcing is what we're going to do. The prize, T-Mac. The prize.
Yes, let me know.
Big corporations give away
Hawaiian trips,
TVs,
cars,
electronics,
mobiles,
things that
laptops.
nobody wants.
That's right.
Nobody wants these things.
I'm getting the feeling they're going to get a piece of the Josh show on this competition. What's going to happen?
I thought, why not jump into the old wallet, the old leather wallet of the Josh Show,
Okay.
and let's give away something out of my wallet.
So you've got it in front of you.
So what we have here is we're going to decide what the prize is right here and now. This is live. This is off the cuff.
This is booming.
Isn't
back.
this huge?
Pow.
Isn't this huge? Hang on a minute. Hang on. What's that I can hear? What's that I can hear? That's cheering that I can hear. That is cheering that the Josh Show and the team that
The people love it.
The people love it.
People love it.
We need people to sit down right now because we are about. Let's get quiet. Let's get quiet.
Okay, there we go.
We're about to pick something out of my wallet.
Let's pick it up.
So just get your hand in there, T-Mac. Just start pulling
reaching
things out.
into Joshua's wallet.
Literally, whatever you can find.
A picture of a cricketer of sorts. Is that who that is?
That's me from primary school.
Okay,
I've lost my tan.
We've got
A
an
little
old
bit.
tattered receipt of some sort with a hand-drawn picture of two giant breasts
And as
a
you
vagina
move down,
as you move down. Yeah.
There's a story behind that actually.
Nice
T-Mac.
waistline on that too.
That was when I was learning about the female body.
Is that right?
Can
Can I ask why did you drew it in black pen, but then the bush is in red?
Well, it was actually someone from. And I'll put the photo of that up on Facebook. I'm sure we'll get reported, but why not? I was actually getting taught by an older gentleman about the female body. And in this instance, the subject was a redhead.
So who drew the actual picture? Was the gentleman who?
It was the gentleman.
And you were a young lad.
And I was young. I was about 14, 15, and I was learning about the female.
That's a
body.
bit creepy.
Well,
no,
here
that's
we
right.
are. And it was at Aussie Disposals. It was just
Really?
in my retail days when there wasn't any customers in. We sort of just stood behind the counter and.
And how old were you at that stage?
I was about 15.
That's right. So you didn't know what the vagina looked
I
like.
had no idea what a vagina looked like.
Okay.
Okay. So besides my mother's.
Yeah, that's a decent
of
picture
which I came out of.
And people, this could be yours. This could possibly be yours.
Could be
to
yours
win.
if we deem that.
What else?
We deem that.
What
All right,
else do we
I'm just
have?
going to go in there. I'm just going to rip everything out.
Oh my god. Okay, so we've got a Hoyt's movie voucher.
Hoyt's movie voucher.
2 Hoyt's view.
That's a double pass.
That's a
everyone.
double pass.
That's a double pass. Hoyt's movie vouchers.
And I don't see any discernible deadline on these, so they should be still valid.
What's that? You know what? They're still valid.
They are still valid. So
they're still valid.
Cinema vouchers to Hoyt's.
They are still
a pair of those. Available to you potentially. We've got a
what's that?
We've
there?
got a receipt.
For the last time I went to Hoyt's,
and you saw.
What did I see that last time? Does it say it on there? Jack Reacher. That was.
Oh right.
That one
Okay.
It was a fantastic movie as well.
Jack Reacharound.
I don't know if people would want that so much.
No.
I think the winner is the little Indian photo that I have. The little Indian kid.
An Indian picture of an Indian.
He's actually one of our listeners as well. Believe it or not, that's his name's Maven.
Oh, is that
Maven? I keep a photo of him in my wallet just to remind me that there's other people out there.
Is that the prize then? Is that the prize? That's the prize. We've decided that's the prize.
That's the prize.
You get a portrait, wallet-sized photo of a young Indian gentleman.
Postcard photo, if you will.
With large hair, potential cricketer, and quite a good all-around chap.
He's got a very stern face as well, which I think
that
the winner of this competition will appreciate.
He's serious, but he looks like he can have a bit of fun. Mm-hmm. He's got some athletic prowess.
Yeah, he does. He looks slender, doesn't he? But
yeah,
he
really
does. Fit, athletic looking.
He's got a kind of a stoic look, but kind of a look. I'm good.
Yeah.
But you already know that.
But you're I don't need to tell you that.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
good.
looking right at you. Like
why would I tell you?
Stare.
It's obvious. You can just see it.
I like the devil may care haircut he's got going.
Absolutely.
Too. Yeah.
Look at us talk up the prize. All right.
Okay. That's
everyone
the
already
prize.
knows.
That's what you are in store for. So, Joshua, tell them again what they need to do.
All right. So the rules is get onto Facebook and like our page. So Generational Podcast. Type it in the search bar. It's going to come up. Like the page, and when you like it, get on there and write on the wall your favorite catchphrase. Of course, that's the normal way. Of course, if you want, you can email us on generational@gmail.com if you want to, or put it on our Twitter account. But the main way, get on Facebook, like it, and tell us what your catchphrase is. And you could walk away in a week's time with a postcard photo of a young gentleman.
Yes. And not only do you get the prize, you get the satisfaction of knowing Joshua and T-Mac are going to utilize that catchphrase on future episodes. Mm-hmm. So we're not just going to blow it off.
We'll adopt it.
We're going to choose the best one. We're going to utilize it. We're going to work it into play. We'll post it on Twitter, and it'll be fantastic.
And that will become the newest, biggest thing. We're going to make sure that podcast or that catchphrase is going to get huge. It's going to get huge. So we'll kick that off with there. So get excited, everybody. When we come back, T-Mac, you have an email from one of our fans.
An unexpected email that I'm going to read out to you guys, and it's from someone we may have heard from before.
Tune in a minute's time. All right.
People, can we settle down, please? Settle down.
Just sit down, take your seats.
You're too kind. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Joshua, good to see you, mate. How are you?
Oh, T-Mac, I am good.
People, welcome to Generational. Gen Irrational. For new listeners, tell them what the show's about.
Oh, Generational. Wow. Well, I don't know. It's only the best show ever. It's pretty much about bridging the generational gap between Gen X and Gen Y.
So that's Joshua.
Hi.
And I'm T-Mac. I'm a Gen X.
Hi.
And that's Gen Y, who has not much to say. Listen, we've got an email. Now, I scanned through the emails quite a bit. We haven't had a whole lot of worthy ones, worthy of airtime.
Okay. So you found one that is worthy of airtime.
I found one that's worthy of airtime. And
all right, listen.
Because I think you're going to be a bit surprised at this one.
Okay, I want to hear it.
For those of you that are new to the podcast, we used to have a bit of a comrade who used to accompany us on the show.
It's not.
And he was a little brown, hairy fellow.
It's not. Darren Morton. Darren Morton has written in.
Darren Morgenstein has not written in.
Oh, okay.
Troy, our former chimpanzee co-host,
Mr. Troy,
has written us an email from Los Angeles. Okay, Los Angeles, City of Angels.
What is he doing in Los Angeles?
Well, I'll just get right into the email. Now, I opened up. I didn't know. There was no subject matter on this, so I didn't know who it was originally.
Why would there be? Yeah.
Open it up.
It's not Troy's style.
To my surprise, here was his email from Troy. So I'll just get into it. The opening line just grabbed me straight away.
Here we go.
Sup, Fafos. Sup, Fafos.
He's listening to the show.
He's been listening
to the show. Fantastic.
With all the antipathy that may have transpired while he was here, we didn't know how he was going to react to us. And
he seems to be happy. He's still a fan of the show.
Still listening. Okay. So he goes on to say, "Hey, Fafos, it's Troy writing from La La Land. Okay?
Wow, I see what you did there.
Just wanted to let you know I'm the new swinger in Hollywood.
Okay.
I've got some modeling gigs for a Samsonite magazine ad.
Uh-huh.
And a movie role in a 3D chimp zombie film that's coming out."
Fair enough.
Okay.
It'd be perfect.
Now he addresses you here, Joshua. Joshua, I'm dating Lindsay Lohan and have used some of the fingering techniques she taught me.
Good.
But I'm getting sick of her smell, so I may go for a Kardashian next.
It's one of the downfalls.
Yeah. Okay.
It's one of the downfalls
because you tend to walk around with the smell after.
And that's the thing. Like, sometimes it'd be good. The next day you sort of get a whiff and you're, oh, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. I remember.
That takes me back.
Her. Yeah. Okay.
But when it's a low hand.
Let's see. I also wanted to thank you for breaking me into the industry, Joshua.
You're welcome.
Okay. So he's giving you your kudos. Without the work on Generational, I would never have gotten my hairy dong through the door. Mm-hmm. Stay true, he says.
Okay. So we know what that means.
Now here the email takes a bit of a turn.
Okay.
T-Mac.
Alright, here we go.
We had our differences.
Did you?
And I just wanted to say in the nicest possible way, get a banana up ya. Okay.
Well, at least he said that in the nicest possible way.
Josh shows the real talent of the show anyway.
I mean, sure, but
the next time you're back in California, don't look me up.
Don't look me up.
He's telling me what I can and can't do in my own state.
What happened between you and Troy? I wasn't aware of this. Of what happened between you and Troy. Why is there so much animosity? Excuse the pun.
You know what? I think he really got cut when I disclosed on one of the podcasts that he did try to take his own life.
Yeah.
He really wanted to. He wasn't keen to disclose that information.
That was a mellow episode.
I let it out. He never forgave me for that. There was another incident in the kitchen where I ate his muesli.
Well, that's what would have pushed him over the edge.
Yeah. Because he used to have like his yogurt with the muesli. I ate it. He got pissed off.
He loved his muesli.
He's got to let that go, though.
He does. I mean, the thing is, in the industry that we're in, the podcasting industry, we're gonna eat your muesli from time to time.
Of course. You can't just like put a tub of yogurt muesli in there and expect it not to get eaten.
It's us.
Well, I've got an appointment over at Marty Scorsese's pad, so I gotta go, bitches. Late T-Roy.
T-Roy.
He's calling himself T-Roy now.
He's not calling himself T-Roy.
He is talking T-Roy. T-Roy right there.
He's calling himself T-Roy.
Now, like, that's...
The T-Roy.
I think I'm within my rights to actually try to get some kind of copyright against that. Like, he can't just go off my T-Mac, go T-Roy, he's in Hollywood now. Mm-hmm. He's reaping the benefits of that.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
I feel like that we in some way should be reimbursed for anything that's making.
Absolutely.
We've made him what he is today.
Dude.
Really. He started here.
Well, we found him. Where did you find him? Because you brought him.
Man, that was a crazy weekend.
It was too.
That was a crazy weekend.
Was that in Vegas?
Oh my god. That weekend, that weekend when I found Troy.
Does that just stay where it was? That's not going to be...
Woo!
Wow.
Okay, so no, well, what happened was I was down in the southeast. There's a place called Hallam Kebabs.
Yeah.
Hallam Kebabs.
Yeah, okay.
And at the back of Hallam Kebabs is where they keep all the animals that become the kebab meat.
Right.
So you had possums out there, you had monkeys, and you had chimps.
Yeah.
Troy was there, saved the little fella. We became friends, and
he was potentially your next 3 a.m. snack.
He was potentially the next kebab. Oh, mixed kebab, thanks. No worries. Let us go and grab the chimp from out the back.
Yeah.
And then bam, that's what I would have eaten Troy. I could have eaten Troy.
Okay, but you saved him.
I was feeling generous that day. And I'm like, I'm going to save a life instead of taking one.
So you kind of pulled like a dine and dash before it was cooked.
Oh
like, I ain't paying for this shit. Boom.
And then take him home. The intention was to heat him up, make my own
microwave it, yeah.
Then I wouldn't have to pay $11 for a kebab.
Good point. Yeah,
$11 for a kebab?
That's ridiculous.
Are you serious?
No way.
extra garlic sauce, thanks. Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be an extra $1. No, it won't.
No, pop them in a Ziploc bag in the microwave.
How about you just give me the extra
So what
garlic
was the
sauce?
turning point? When did you actually get that compassion to say, no, I'm gonna get him into the show business?
Okay, well, I mean, he was very friendly. On the way home, he gave me a blowy.
Okay, right. Okay,
So
that, I can see how that can change things.
So, I mean, I sort of went from, I think I'm going to